Hello and welcome everybody back. Welcome back to the Intuitive Couple. Took a couple weeks. Was it a couple of weeks off? It feels
last week you did a reading. We took a week off
for
Easter, but then you had...
Feels like a couple of weeks. Man, it's been crazy.
Because you were late last week because of the reading. The private reading.
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name's Justin. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive consultant. I'm joined by my wife. Joined here with my wife.
Thank you.
Roseanne, and she's an intuitive consultant as well, and a para philosopher.
Yeah,
right.
As many other things.
Yeah. So, had a reading today.
Yeah, another private reading.
Private reading.
Yeah.
I think it went well. I believe it went well. Hey, what's up, everybody? Marlena, Ima.
You're hard on yourself.
I am hard on myself. I am.
Let me tell you something. And last week, because we were only on for a short minute because you had a private reading
it
ran too long. So we missed our deadline, and then
luckily this one was earlier in the day.
So we said to everybody, I had mentioned that we were going to do the spring special this week, but I didn't really promote it. And since it really wasn't on, it was kind of like, because we pulled the schedule, so.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all fine. This is fine. This is all fine.
Right. But, it is out there for people who want to take advantage of the spring special.
All right.
Yeah. Just saying, nobody's going to take advantage of the spring special. Yeah, well, it's $80, and normally down from $200. So I think that's a pretty amazing.
That is a banger deal. Let's go. I didn't have to fit. There you go. Just one horn.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the economy, we had to just limit it to one horn.
Right. Due to the economy.
Yep. Okay, so if you guys are on, all the people who are on.
Yeah, let's see it one, because, the thing's gone by faster than I could keep up with.
Okay, well, do you want mine so you can see it?
No, I got it.
Here, you can see the messages.
Yeah, I'd rather not see myself.
Well, it's either that or, come on, man. So anyway, everybody could just hit the thumbs up. That'd be great.
Why are your letters bigger than mine?
Because.
Settings?
Yeah. But here's the thing. I need everybody to hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Because, listen, bottom line is we ain't growing. So we need you to showing. Okay? And how that works is by hitting the thumbs up. Because actually YouTube, they only offer, or suggest
when there's thumbs up.
Right, when there's a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yeah.
We want you to subscribe, yeah. And you might hit your notification settings because the bell has changed again. Mm-hmm. So even though we hit bell...
Yeah, you got
to
all or something.
Yeah, right. It's, Dom knows. So anyway...
it is what it is.
So...
All right, well, I tell you what, though, I appreciate everybody coming out and... Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. I need a cough button. My God.
I know. Well, I did have a song go through my head today.
What? Which one?
It was okay. So it's not something I would play in my rotation.
Okay, come on.
Okay,
spit it out.
So
let's go.
It was the Bellamy Brothers. Let Your Love Flow. Yeah. So, it's not something that I would... It doesn't even really pop up on any of my playlists. So it's like,
Muy interesante.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's always like when a rare song pops up.
I had something similar earlier.
Really?
When I was doing a meditation. Yeah. God, I can't remember what the song was now because it left. Because I think it was for... It was clear. It must have been clearly for the private reading I was doing because I did tell them, and then it escaped. But I can't remember what it was.
Was it "Escape" by the Pina Colada song?
No. It escaped me like that.
Yeah.
No. What was it? Oh God. It'll come to me. having a senior moment, I guess. I don't know, man.
A senior moment.
Senior
so
moment.
here's the thing.
Really, a senior moment?
Yeah, you're not having a senior moment. That's like that idiot.
Well,
you know, in the tragedy.
It's better than saying brain
people
fart.
saying that he's a boomer and he's younger than us. It's like, you're an idiot. I want to kick you in the ass with my foot.
Actually, you know what? I think it's fine calling him a boomer because he kind of is. He sucks.
Who?
You know, Unirock.
Rock a lot.
Rock a lot.
I don't know.
Also,
I don't
fun
know
fact,
these people.
Gio won't turn down his volume, so I'm calling you from my phone because it actually rejects the background noise.
Oh.
Thanks,
so if
Apple.
everyone else is hearing this and wondering why I sound like I'm talking over the phone, it's because I'm talking over my phone. I just told it.
I was wondering that, you know.
Oh, my God.
So, tell us what y'all have been doing. You know, we're warming up. You know, this is called the warm-up, folks, you know. Hey, warming up.
Yeah.
Dude, you know. So, I know. Oh, my God. I know. Yeah, Dominic sounds like he's in space. Yeah, he does.
He's in space, right?
He's in space, yeah. Well, you know, hey. Well, I mean, you've been busy. You've been working on a book, another book.
New one. Banger.
You know, private readings out the, you know, wazoo.
Yes.
So, look, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you folks. And, I mean, you got stuff on deck. So, like I said, last week, we've got more people on tonight. Last week, I did announce it. But since they're you know, it was cut short last week. We are offering the spring special now until next Friday. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. And so the spring special is a private reading with Justin, private mediumship reading with Justin. Of course, that includes a card reading as well.
Let's see.
But the private reading, as you know, doesn't come with any time limits at all, and it can be redeemed whenever.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the one that he did today, the woman actually bought it last summer, so she redeemed it, you know, now.
Right.
So but when you go to book for the special, you have to pay at the time of the booking. Okay, that's how we keep track of it. Now,
Gave up on the phone.
Yeah.
yeah. So this spring special is normally, well, it's $80. That's $80. That's a banger of a deal, as Dom would say. But it's normally $200.
I gotta get some spirits flowing though.
Okay. Well, yeah, you cut me off. Hello. You want
Making an appearance.
You want to come and sit?
Well, the reason.
Do you want to sit?
No, I don't want to.
We got nobody controlling the.
I know.
I know.
I'm just
Well, we
coming
got
in
yeah.
to talk about the summer special.
Oh yeah, here.
Okay, because here's the thing, right? Is that
Hey, Amy. Oh, King Tut exhibit. I got questions.
all right? So here, I'll talk about the summer special
This is
first.
the
Like,
first time here.
here's the thing: I'm coming in here to talk because in the room, my brother usually has headphones, but they broke, so he's listening to his videos over the speaker, which is very loud. No, he didn't break them. These just broke by themselves because they're very cheapo headphones. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Anyway,
telling secrets. Go ahead.
Okay, anyway. The summer special is an incredible deal. And I know that it's like, oh my God, they're advertising on here. It's like as seen on TV. But you know what? It is a good deal because for $80, you can schedule. It's normally $200, and you can schedule it anytime. We used to have a percentage. How much was the percentage?
When we do this.
I do hate it when you do this.
If your loved one has died. Well, actually, no.
Oh my God.
What the hell? This is going down.
No. But it's like a commercial. Okay, whatever. This is really falling apart quickly because I'm not in my zone. I'm having to hold the microphone. This is okay. I'm not doing this anymore.
You didn't even finish. You said
I didn't
that's
finish.
A great special.
No, because clearly if you all have the loved one was.
I thought it was funny.
A step too far.
Oh, Daddy, he don't know how to, handle jokes.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yes.
Right. So you asked what everybody was doing. Amy Casey says, first time here, spent the day doing a King Tut exhibit. I find that awesome. King Tutankhamun, the boy king, the boy pharaoh of Egypt. So wouldn't you say that you were doing an exhibit? Explain. You've got to explain. You can't just throw a big matzo ball out there and let that hang. Because that caught me. Are you a curator? Are you a tour guide? What's up? What do you do? That's what I want to know.
So
Because that's pretty cool.
It is
That
pretty cool.
That brings me back to my art history lessons of years gone by. Back when
I'm looking to see who else. Susan's here, Natalia,
Artiste.
Ima, Tracy's still celebrating. Let's see here. Nancy, they had a big thunderstorm that just passed. Jennifer, she's cleaning and organizing jewelry, keeping herself busy. Marlena's homeschooling her 14-year-old.
Nice.
I know that feeling. Let's see. Tracy says they're all singing the Doobie Brothers in stereo. The important question is, what Doobie Brothers song? Is it the smooth yacht rock sounds with Michael McDonald? You know?
That's a good question. Very relevant.
You know, taking it to the streets. I keep forgetting. That's a friggin' banger.
I keep forgetting should be my
But
theme
listen
for
to
today.
the music is a banger.
It is.
You know, Old Black Water, Keep On Rolling. That's a great one.
Oh, black water, keep
gonna
on
get- we're
rolling.
gonna get struck.
Not the way I sing off key.
No, God, no.
Not the way I sing
No.
off key.
You know what's actually shocking, though? You could probably get copyright strikes for it because they say if you make a cover, it'll recognize it, and they'll make you pay royalties.
Yeah, but I am nowhere near a cover.
Okay, so she did respond. Amy said, was rad. A 9-year-old ruled Egypt till he was 19. I
It's an
attended
immersive
the immersive experience.
Where?
Ooh, where is that?
Where is that?
That sounds
it's
like
the Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Van Gogh. Or as the Brits say, Van
Gogh.
Gogh.
Yes. And we
I
Go
like
is the
Van
right
Gogh
one.
better.
we say
More
golf.
of a Go fan.
Oh, Dominic, this is coming from somebody who says mobile. And you
You
never
say mobile.
I do.
I know there's certain words I'll say, but okay, you know what? I have a pet peeve. Every once in a while,
Santiago.
no, every once in a while, you'll see someone from America or a North American country white words like favorite with an OU in it, and that
Or color.
You mean,
yeah, or
well,
color,
yeah,
that
with
too,
the U.
and that gets on my nerves. It's like you're not from Britain. Stop acting like you are.
well, actually, the Canadians do too. But I've also heard
That's
the Brits
because they
say
got to be difficult.
Canada.
Okay, join the
Right.
rest of America.
America.
Yeah, North America.
All right, so, San Diego. Love San Diego. Went to the San Diego Comic Book Convention in the year
Before it
2000.
was like super cool.
Back in the year 2000.
Yeah. Before it was like super cool. Like before it became
It was
like.
always cool before the normies came and
You mean the
invaded.
regulars?
Yeah, the regular people.
Right. It was a big
God.
onion smelling fest when you went.
Well, I think they may have pumped in some, smell goods from, through the air
Yes,
conditioning.
Comic-Con was amazing circa 98.
Respect. Yeah, back when Image Comics, was up and strong, and Marvel and DC and Dark Horse and all of them were. See, I'm letting my inner nerd out.
Okay, so
me
let's
stop.
put in one here. We'll type in one. Let's see who's here. It's like roll call.
I think Comic-Con would be super cool to go to, but it's just like, honestly, I haven't heard much about it in the past couple of years. Like,
Well,
I
that's
know
because of the pandemic.
I know the
They had the
pandemic hurt it,
virtual
but I can't
one.
help-
That one.
I can't help but feel like the Comic-Con, like the San Diego one anyway, is kind of going to fall out of style in a few years because a lot
No.
of these
No,
companies...
it's
Are you
not.
sure?
Never.
Because here's the thing, I
Positive.
Oh
feel
my
like a lot
God.
of these companies are just announcing stuff on their own now, and they can kind of drum up hype because that's what
No,
happened
because
to E3. Same thing.
yeah, but that's E3, man. E3 has always been neat, like a niche thing, okay, for like bloggers and journalists, and people with a schkarol, San Diego Comic Book Convention. It's gotten so big, you got to win a lottery to get a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, people...
Like me, when I went, I didn't buy a ticket. I went the first day and just went to the window and bought a ticket, like a weekend pass. And so, you can't do that now. I wonder, probably scalpers and stuff, but yeah, nah.
Tracy just spilled champagne all over her phone. Thanks for all the ones, guys. I'm so glad.
job.
Terry T.
Tracy, maybe that'll make your phone work better.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we don't have a list set up, and I've actually set that command to show that like 5 years ago. So
Wow.
that's the first time someone's used it.
Oh wow.
We should have a round of applause for showing that message for the first time in chat. Let's go.
I don't see many thumbs up.
I mean,
folks.
Terry T
If
must have
somebody
been around
wants
for
a
a
card
while
reading,
to know that.
you gotta do a thumbs up, yo.
Yo, what's up with these little emojis? We got some veteran YouTube users up in here because I haven't seen any. What is that little fishy? That is awesome. Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Okay, well, so I again.
What?
I'm just reading the comments. I'm reading
Trying
the
to keep
comments,
up.
and I'm
Hello, invalid variable. Now, Terry, don't take that personally. You are not an invalid variable.
I know.
You are appreciated.
Yeah, and like I said, we're running the special to private reading special for private.
What's going on out there?
Hold. You okay?
Wait, what?
Okay. All right. So hit the thumbs up, everybody. Hit the thumbs up. Sorry, we're waiting for the producer to get back to the desk. You want to do a card.
Who?
You.
Hello. Sorry, I was pushed the
Thin
chair.
pig. Thin pig.
Yeah, one, and then if anybody wants it afterwards, they can choose between a 3-card pull for 12 or a full card for 25.
I got distracted. What's happening?
We're going to do 1 card reading. It's been donated by somebody.
Okay.
So, and then from that, if anybody wants a card reading, we have 3 cards for 12, full card for 25. So go ahead. I got somebody. Okay. I know who I want. Holly Kirk. Holly Kirk.
Okay.
Because we had somebody donate a card reading.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm running all the stuff on the back end here.
I don't know what's going on anymore, so that's fine. All right, so Holly Kirk.
Holly Kirk, if you're here, Holly Kirk. I know this is confusing. We're all over the place.
Has there ever
Especially
been a
for
time
me.
where we're not all over the place? Like, I fixed, like, most of the technical issues, which used to be our main, like, issue, we fixed the scheduling. We always come on time. But there's always something that's going to be Vakakta. We can never go.
It wouldn't be us if it wasn't.
If it were perfect,
You
it
know.
wouldn't be right. It would not feel right.
No, it would not.
No.
Okie doke.
Yeah, Holly, if you are here. Holly.
Oh boy, oh boy.
See, the thing is that we're not sitting next to each other.
No, we're not.
So, I mean, we are, but I'm off camera. And, you know, Holly.
She may have bounced.
Holly Flax.
Holly Flex.
Office
That's good.
reference, let's go.
Okay.
What hot take, though? I know she's not here. I don't know if she is
She
here.
was
please write
here.
something.
She was just here.
But
She
on a
was,
side
like, the
note
last
of
one.
Office lore and like
Oh,
arcs,
yeah.
I feel like Holly should have been on longer. I really liked her character. She was so
you're talking
good for
about that,
Michael.
yeah.
She should have been on for at least 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I feel.
Okay, going once, going twice. Card reading for Holly. Okay.
And sold to the man in the back for $2,500. And remember, that was also a Holly episode. Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. When they had Springsteen
Yeah, I
tickets,
know.
but they were playing The Heart of Rock and Roll.
And you could just see Michael
Which was
go
Huey
dead
Lewis.
inside when Wallace shows up. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
David Wallace shows up. You could just see he's dead inside because he doesn't have those.
Oh, there she
tickets.
is. Holly. Okay, Dom. Okay, so if you want a card reading, we gotta.
Yeah, so hi, Holly, you're going to have to call in. I'm going to go ahead and show some stuff on screen here. Hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and show this on screen. You can call us. If you're in the U.S. or Canada, you can call us via your phone, 918-984-1628. If you are international, do not call this number as it will incur international charges. Make sure you can use WhatsApp to call for free over the internet. The phone number for WhatsApp is the same. You'll have to add it to your contacts list if you're using WhatsApp, and then you'll be able to dial us and call us via WhatsApp. If you're in the US or Canada, this is not necessary. You could just use our phone, and you should not have to incur any charges if you have calling nationwide. I'll leave the number on screen. I have Google Voice open. Let me open up WhatsApp just in case you use that. I don't know how many people are actually using WhatsApp, but I didn't open it beforehand. All right, I'm still on the air, G. I need to have an on-air light that goes on.
Like Gio would respect the on-air light.
Oh, yeah, I know. He is a man at the camera. Not sure why my messages aren't showing up. Holly, are you using WhatsApp or the phone? Are you international? I just want to make sure because I have to... For WhatsApp, there's a slightly different flow I have to follow.
Amy, I got your payments. You're next.
GG.
Let me get right on it then.
Yep. You need me to do that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Great.
Okay, so what are we doing?
He's waiting.
I'm trying to get Holly connected here. I'm not really sure if she's calling via WhatsApp or via phone.
Okay.
But she has not said. I don't know. She was trying to... she said she had some issue with her messages. I'm not really sure how she's trying to connect. But I have both open, so I should receive it either way.
No problem.
Sorry for the dead air, guys. I'm also keeping the screen just to show the number. That way she can... Or they can check out the phone number.
Now I've got Doobie Brothers going through my head. That's so weird. Okay. Amy Casey, you said you knew. Okay, yeah. She said thanks. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Hold on a second. We're getting a call.
Okay.
Hello?
There you go.
Hi, this is Holly.
Okay, it's Holly. All right, here we go. Can
Hey.
everyone hear?
Yep, I can hear.
Perfect.
Hey,
All right.
Holly.
Hi.
Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us and being brave enough to call in and get a reading live on air. I appreciate it.
And thank you
Thank
for
you.
subscribing
Sorry,
to
my
our
son was talking to
channel.
me, and I was typing in. You can
It's
my messages,
okay.
I guess. So.
It
Sorry.
is all good.
It's
It is
okay.
all
We thank
good.
you for your participation, both on
Absolutely.
Facebook and YouTube. You know, she's been on our Facebook page
Yes.
too.
Okay.
Yes.
So I
Thank you. I
appreciate it.
appreciate
I
you
notice
guys, too.
everything.
That's good. I notice things. It's just the remembering that's.
Yeah. And
I hear ya.
don't. And I don't. And
Right.
so my apologies.
Nothing wrong with
'cause
that.
I'm not
Nothing
really
wrong with that.
paying attention. All right, so here we go. All right, so the way that a card reading works is it is just a general overall snapshot of what's going on now. I always give the disclaimer, I am not a fortune teller. From time to time, I will see possibilities, but those possibilities are they are subject to change. It's just more of trying to point out areas of that are going well, maybe some areas for improvement, and to kind of maybe if something is coming down the road to keep your eye open for, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
again, all these things are subject to change, right? So, all right. So here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, the first card that I'm getting is the Be Brave card.
Dinah, yes,
Right
this
now-
is live. Sorry, I just wanted to interrupt to let Dinah know this is in fact a live video.
Okay. All right, so. I feel like there is like, you're contemplating a big shift in life. Okay. Whether it be professionally or personally, you're contemplating a big shift. I almost want to lean towards professionally. And there's so much uncertainty around it, and you don't really know which way to go. The biggest thing that I can tell you is that you are being protected from the other side, all right, with all things. And you need to be your own activist, like stand up for yourself in situations that arise out of this, okay?
Okay.
See, these kind of mess me up. I'm just, the cards.
Oh, you didn't have to use them.
Oh, okay, good.
I mean,
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I just customarily,
yeah. So I'm
he don't need cards, but he
Yeah.
does the cards as a looky-loo.
usually
I pull the
if
cards.
somebody is sitting in front of me, right? But I've gotten to the point to where I just feel like I flow
Just-
easier.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I pull the cards. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the big thing jumping out at me right now because I feel pretty well settled. I feel that you're pretty well settled in a lot of areas of life, and you're pretty content in a lot of areas of life, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong; it's a good thing. But there's definitely some opportunity that's going to be coming up if you're not already faced with it. Okay, that's going to require a change. And change is scary, and that's why you're being called to be brave in that
And the
moment.
activist card.
Right?
To
Yeah,
speak
to
up
speak
in that
up
moment.
speak up for yourself. So if it's not there already, what I really am seeing is just kind of keep an eye out for shifting sands, if you will.
Okay.
Strange, but that's like the main thing that's jumping out at me. And,
Okay.
so I hope that helps.
Yeah, it is. I'll be on the lookout.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely appreciate it.
Did you have a question or anything?
Do you have any questions or?
I don't know. I would agree with the fact that I'm pretty settled and content. I'm just not that hard of a person to please.
Right.
Self-employed.
You're a dream girl.
I don't.
I mean,
What?
seriously, you're a dream girl. Like,
Oh, dream girl. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know
mean,
about that. You could ask my husband about it.
I know how you feel.
No, but it's always good. It's good to know that I'm being protected. So no matter what I'm doing, I will try to face it, bravely. I don't have any changes that I'm aware of, but changes can come in quickly. So always good to
can.
have a heads up.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. All
And
right.
it doesn't mean, and change can be good, even if it is
Oh, yeah.
daunting or, I mean, and this is for everybody, because I think people are so afraid of change,
Sure. Sure.
but that's, that's good. It sounds
Yep.
like that you've got a good path that you're already on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, and I always just expect any changes to be good, but I am ready. I'm definitely a realist in the fact that I know that it doesn't always mean positive things, but I always try to spin it to make it positive. So always gives me good practice.
No
All
problem.
right, that's awesome.
That's good.
All right, well, thank you so much, Holly. I definitely
thank
appreciate you.
Thank you for
I
calling
appreciate
in.
you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate it.
If I enjoy it, thanks.
Thank you.
I am doing all your talking.
Yes, you are, and that's okay.
And we have Amy Casey who's next.
All right.
So, yeah, Amy Casey. Dom, Amy, are you ready to call in?
Amy, if you are ready to call in, I'll go ahead and put the numbers up on the screen. If you're in the U.S. or Canada, you can dial via phone 918-984-1628. If you are international, you can call us for free via WhatsApp. Same number, 918-984-1628. You'll need to add it to your contacts. Okay, hold on. We're getting a call right here via phone.
I need a second.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey, Dom.
Yeah?
Just
me a
Justin
second.
needs a second.
Yeah, put up just like the intermission screen. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Hi, Amy? Hold on one sec. I'll put on intermission. Hey everybody, this is the Intuitive Couple. We're going to be right back with the reading for Amy. We're just taking a quick break and we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Don't miss anything. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That was weird.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Thanks.
First time with us, right? How awesome
Yes,
is that?
this is my first time. Yeah, I'm excited
Okay.
to get a read. I've seen you guys online, but just I've never caught you live, so I'm just really happy.
Oh, how cool! How cool is that?
Yeah.
So you got to tell me, how was that King Tut thing?
You know
Was it
what?
awesome
It
or
was
what?
definitely worth. Yeah, it was worth the price. It was very cool.
That's so.
I mean,
cool.
I don't see myself traveling to Egypt anytime soon, so it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, no doubt. I bet. Way back yonder, many moons ago, when I was a comic book artist, I used to do art competitions in Manhattan, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art had a banger of an Egyptian exhibit. Like, they had exhibits from all different time periods, but the Egyptian exhibit was awesome because they had like a big sarcophagus in there with all of the hieroglyphs, and I mean, you could touch it. And they had rebuilt a temple entrance with like water going through it. It's surreal when you see it, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
This
you know.
wasn't that cool because this was more like a visual experience.
Right.
We didn't get
No,
Oh,
to
but
that's okay.
still, that's cool to see the jewels.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it was still pretty awesome just to see like kind of how he was positioned in there when he was discovered and all the things.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like, it's just
Yeah.
so.
And you know, he was like the youngest pharaoh of all time. He was murdered because he was actually disabled. He had like a cleft foot.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like he couldn't really lead the army into battle. And they historians suspect it was like his uncle killed him or something. Yeah, intrigue and drama.
Yeah, I totally
You know,
believe it.
it would be cool to go there and see the energy you get.
Oh yeah, the pyramids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's something that
That was
once
my
we get
idea.
up, though, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. The historical medium and
Yeah.
do shows
Yeah,
from
that's amazing.
different sites.
Well, that's been my idea for many, many years. I
yeah.
had that envisioned. And, you know, because there's places I want to go that I know that he hasn't been. I mean, we live in Oklahoma, and when we went to the Oklahoma City bombing site, he didn't feel anything
Oh, my
because
God.
it had been wiped clean of all the energy,
Yeah.
except for when we went through the gates. Well, wait, before we went through the gates, he
No,
felt
the gates had a lot of energy because all the locks, and it was just the sadness that people in the
right.
morning that when people went to visit.
right.
It was very thick. It was very thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely myself. I wanted to go to the World Trade Center site at some point to check that out. I'm also a medium, so I pick up on stuff in locations too. So
Yeah.
See?
it was
There you go.
very much a trip. So old buildings and stuff like that really fascinate me, and the Smithsonian was amazing on that.
Oh, I
you know, on that level.
bet. I bet that. Did
Yeah.
you get anything off of certain things, or was it muddled?
Yeah, most notably was like the Star Spangled Banner. So looking at that flag is just like such an intense, like dark,
Really?
sad feeling. Yeah, I can't even describe that feeling. It's like
The one
mass,
that was
you know,
the one where
yeah.
Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner
Yeah.
while they were under bombardment from the British ships.
Right.
And it's all
Yeah,
torn up
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So
Yes,
all of the guys
exactly.
who got bombed and the fear and anxiety and all of those
Yeah, it
things
was
that come with war
heavy.
get channeled into that one object.
Yeah,
And
Hamilton
for-
it isn't. It isn't the
perpetuity.
play. Hamilton. Yeah.
Right.
No, I mean seriously, like that, and I bet Lincoln's hat.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
know.
Oh, you know what? One other item had like a lot of energy, and it was the counter from where Martin Luther King, when he stepped out of that restaurant. It was the restaurant
it
counter, and it is just like I had chills head to toe. It
Yeah.
was very trippy.
You know, this is a very good point because those objects are not touched. And we've talked about this a lot, Justin, because there's a place here in our city that was part of a horrific historical event.
The race
And
riots.
The race
Let's say
riots.
it.
The Tulsa Massacre race riots of 1929.
Yeah.
And Justin had never heard of it, and he grew up in New York. And,
Never heard of it.
you know, but honestly, I mean, our city never really spoke about it. It's only
until
become
recently.
public knowledge. And I mean, now it's like national news, recently. But I took him down to the places where it happened. And there is a lot of, of course, he didn't know any of this. So I like playing, like, let's go seek and find, because I want to test them, And
Yeah,
for
of
this, because it's a huge mystery, they've never been able to find the bodies that they say were stacked up in certain places and unmarked graves, which they're trying to do now. And, but in the area that it happened, there was literally no energy of bad. He didn't feel the fear of any human, like anybody who went through that, because
It's all overwritten.
Right.
It gets overwritten
Overwritten.
over time.
right. But
so-
with the
Whitewashed.
Smithsonian,
Right.
those objects are not touched that often.
And so
they're
that energy is
right.
there.
So it's there. Can you
Pretty
imagine?
intense.
Yeah, that would be. And I mean, you went though, Justin, as a kid.
As a kid,
But
man,
like, you know, when you're a kid, you're just more in wonderment, not really focusing on.
Yeah, I was more interested in like the space stuff and, you know,
Yeah.
like the aircraft and things like that, you know, so.
But that's really
Yeah.
cool that you did it. Can you imagine if they pulled out Jackie Onassis or Kennedy Onassis's dress and pillbox hat?
Oh man, you know, and they have a first lady's dress section, and that was actually another part of it that was really. And so it was just really interesting and cool to check out. I didn't pick up on a ton of energy, like you said, like with foot traffic, because, you know, it's the Smithsonian and a lot of people looking at it and everything. But definitely looking at like Teddy Roosevelt's, you know, kids' paint sets and just fun, you know, just historical items like that. You know, they definitely hold energy. You could feel that, but you can't really, it's not like the same if it was like, I don't know. There was something about that flag was the most intense one for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be really intense. And that, I mean, that's, wow. Like, I like to hear that because it just shows,
Yeah, definitely
you know,
go.
Yeah, it does. That is really, really cool. Yeah, but it has to be hard though, because there is a lot of foot traffic, you know, and it's so much energy in a place like that, along with people. So, yeah, you know,
it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So I was actually calling, guys, just to see if Spirit had anything for me. I've got two things going on right now. I just started using Ozempic, and I'm sure, you know, you guys are on YouTube, you know, there's like all kinds of different theories. Does this work? Does this not work? I'm curious if that's something that you guys see working for me or not. I know you don't do fortune-y stuff, but if you get anything. And then also just kind of, I've been working on my business and working for myself and stuff, just anything you pick up with that.
So here's the thing. With medical, I try to lean away from medical stuff. Because I refer to the experts, you know, doctors. Cause,
fair enough.
You're a medium, right? And so you know that there are some people that will not go to a doctor, but they'll go to you. And it's like, yo, hold up. So just as a policy across the board, it's a good one to say, not doing it. Legal stuff, ain't doing it.
You know, I mean, Ozempic is the only thing I'd be worried about is the aging.
Well,
I don't know anything about
I know I'm just a.
What is going on? You talk.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's buffering. Hold on,
I know because
happening.
everything crashed and then came back. I don't know what happened.
Okay, that's okay. We have something probably tuning in.
Well, yeah, we'll tell it to get away from the computer because it crashed everything. Like a soft crash where every program closed.
Oh.
Okay.
Turn that fan on, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's getting hot.
Yeah, Amy, there was a...
Turn off the light on the fan. Turn off the light on the fan.
I know. Turn off the light. Thank you.
We had there's energy that came in, and
Chrome's not opening, so I can't do Google Voice right now.
On Dom's phone.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I mean, on Dom's computer, our producer's computer. So
here's what I'm getting, Amy. As far as the medication goes, as long as you are taking it for the right reasons being for a medical purpose, not a cosmetic purpose, you are all good. Okay? Because the cosmetic purposes can be achieved through hard work and just putting your mind to it. And look at me. Okay? This is not me judging by any stretch of the imagination. But if it is deemed a medical necessity, then you're good. I don't see any hiccups as far as I don't see any unexpected, no major surprises coming through. Okay, now.
empath problems.
So what ends up happening is you need to learn to receive the energy of people that sit with you, but you haven't yet learned how to expel said energy in a healthy way. Let me explain. So it's essentially what's happening is you are being a psychic sponge when someone sits down with you and you absorb everything from that person, everything that they are giving off, both spoken and unspoken, and that's what makes you good. However, when they get up and leave, you are now stuck with that person's energy, and you haven't learned how yet to wring out that sponge in a healthy manner. So that is the focus on what you need to work on. Okay? There is no doubt in my mind that you are legit. Roseanne knows.
Yep.
She knows that I don't say that. Anybody who's watched me for any length of time,
I felt it.
I do not say that willy-nilly. There are some psychics out there that will tell everyone they sit with that they're psychic because they're trying to sell them a course. That's not me. I don't get down like that. I don't do that. I have to really feel something from someone to say, they got it. You got it. The problem is that we just have to learn how to expel that energy the right way. Okay?
Okay, clearing. She says, okay, clearing and cleansing are so right. Just go on to the next one.
Okay. As far as the business side goes, expect a rough go of it. There's a reason.
I go on to the next.
Oh, you just go on to the next one with no clearing.
Are you protecting?
Yeah. Also, you've got to use protection. Which if you need any kind of guidance, just hit me up afterwards on Facebook at the Intuitive Couple. I'll chat with you and I'll show you real quick.
I mean,
it's no problem. Okay. Here's the thing, though. The business is a rough go. This is a rough go. Okay. And the reason is that you're legit. Here's the odd thing. People will spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, on phonies all day, every day, because they are telling them what they want to hear. They're not actually out to try to help them. They will spend it on frauds, fakes, and deceivers all day long. But people who truly have the sight, people who truly have the gift, who are called to work from the light, have a rough go of it. This is a dark, dark place that we are trying to work within, okay? And this is real. Ain't nobody else going to tell it to you like I do. Because guess what? This shit is hard out here. Trying to do this, that's why I do it here. I have to work. And it's not even about the money. I have to bring God's message of love, unity, and try to heal and healing to people.
Inclusion.
Right? Not tolerance. Inclusion.
Right.
Okay? And people don't want to hear it.
No.
People want to hear, what's my future hold? Nobody knows what your future hold but you.
Yep.
You control your future.
Exactly. She says she says she uses protecting stones and salt, super protecting stones and salt baths.
We'll talk after. You don't need any of that. I've got you though. All right. So don't worry. Here's the thing. When you're given a gift or Yeah, a gift. I'm gonna use the right word. When you're given a gift to do this type of work, you don't need any trinkets at all. These cards are just paper. I tell everybody, and they're usually just used to help the person who's sitting across from me, like to break down their defenses, put them at ease a little bit. That's all it is, okay? So that they don't block me when I'm trying to read their energy, okay?
Oh, you got him, Amy. He's in the fold right now. He's in the fold.
You're doing good. You're doing the right thing. Keep standing up for what's right. I know that you feel like you're a lone wolf out there, but you're not. There's quite a few of us, but we're just strategically placed to where it feels like you're alone. But that's where faith comes into play. Mm-hmm. Faith comes into play when you're feeling alone and feeling weak and not knowing what tomorrow will bring. And sometimes our faith gets rocked. Sometimes our faith gets hurt. Sometimes our faith gets broken. Mm. And that is when we have to consciously choose to lean on hope. And if you'll notice, whenever I start speaking of positive messages and things like that, watch my numbers. Watch the numbers. I'll have 20 some odd people watching. The minute I start talking about faith and hope, those numbers drop. Why is that? Because people don't want to hear it. They just want to hear, am I going to make $1 million tomorrow? Am I going to hit the lottery? No, you're not. You're not. Okay? And here, that's not what life is about. Life is hard for everyone right now, worldwide. War, famine, pestilence, it's all happening all around us, right? So people think that money is going to solve their problems, but where their problems lie is in the spirit. It's a restlessness of the spirit. And no amount of money will cure that. The only thing that's going to cure that restlessness is faith and love. And when our faith and love is damaged, we have to lean on hope. Because hope is a choice. I keep hearing crazy stories. I'm just going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm going. Amy got me going.
It's okay.
So here's the thing.
She got what she needed, but you keep going.
Here's the thing. This is for everybody. All right. If you haven't figured it out by now, this is for everybody. What drives me crazy out here is the fact that I am hearing horrific stories. People are bickering and arguing. They don't know what's going on. They don't know where they stand with each other. It hurts my heart when I'm seeing families torn apart because of lack of communication. Mm-hmm. It hurts my heart because I come from a single parent household, and things were tough. And I didn't have the best relationship with my mother. And now she's gone. And there was nothing I could do. It was her choice. There's nothing I could do about mending that relationship because she chose not to. But I hate to see when people who love each other, very clearly love each other, choose not to communicate. It hurts me. It hurts me deeply. And so, Amy, you will come across this if you haven't already. And you'll wonder why. Why is this affecting me so deeply? And you try to figure out how to push it away. It's because it's affecting your sensibilities. And if I had one wish for the world, one, it would be for wisdom and communication. Because the two go hand in hand. That's one thing. When I see people being ripped apart due to confusion, the Dark One confuses us. He works with confusion and sadness and anger. But I tell you all the time that there are only two human emotions, love and fear. And the Dark One resonates out of fear, because fear is the baseline emotion of all of these other things: lack of communication, anger, heartbreak, mistrust, deceit. It's all from fear. In order to conquer fear, we have to embrace love. And I know that that is easier said than done, but I am just seeing an increase all over the place of people not talking, not communicate, trying to figure out how to communicate. And I'm standing here beside myself. I'm sitting here beside myself because I don't know. I don't know how to fix it other than through prayer and having faith that people will come to their damn senses.
She says, I do in my life, with my mom, and with people I work with. It's tragic. Always. Hey, Lily.
But here's the thing though. In your life, it is important to remember that, because, you know, when you're in a position like you're in, like I'm in, it is easy, and trust me, it is easy for us to become melancholy. It is easy for us to become jaded. It is easy for us to turn around and look at life through a jaded lens. Believe me, I'm guilty of it.
And you've already been handed those cards early in life.
Right. I'm guilty of it.
Right.
And I work hard every day to make sure that I am not approaching this day looking at it through that lens. And the way that I do that is I start my day with thankfulness.
And this hasn't been
Hey, what's up, Lily?
It hasn't been an easy task for you, because every day you feel like I'm late on the ball.
Going live tonight was a difficult task for me. That's real. That's real.
Right.
Because I was like, I don't know if I felt like I didn't have connection. But you know, and you said something very profound. You said it's a test. You have to lean on the Holy Spirit to come through when you need it. Here I am. And so, again, I say it all the time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that come out. But, you know, if I was to say one thing to everybody here, is that all of you can do what I do. Every last one of you. In fact, I call on you to do what I do. Not necessarily talking to people who have passed and bringing messages through to loved ones. That's a whole nother story. But the core essence of what I aim to do is to bring love and passion and a sense of community and camaraderie.
Make the deep connections.
And make rapid, deep connections with others. Right. That is my philosophy. But when we do that, when we do make these rapid, deep connections with others, it becomes infinitely more hard to turn around and say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, it don't matter. I don't care. Because you honestly actually care about people. And, you know, I call on each and every one of you to spread that. If you're going to spread anything, don't spread gossip. Don't spread mistrust.
I know.
Don't spread the devil's lettuce.
No, it's the devil's tongue.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, I'm kidding. If you want to dabble in the devil's lettuce, that's your own business.
Well, we don't care about that.
I don't care about that.
Like that, people need
I'm
to.
just kidding.
I know.
Anyway,
but
trying to bring some levity to the situation because I realize I'm going a little deep.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. There are over 500,000 marijuana users, and I plan to eradicate all of them.
Okay.
Jack Webb.
So I am saying that, like you said, people would rather get the messages from the deceitful, from the people who are that are spreading hate, the people who that don't believe in inclusion.
So here's what I work at a place that is very inclusive. Let's just put it that way. It's very, very inclusive, and I love it. Because it's people from all walks of life, straight, gay, black, Hispanic, Asian. It does not matter. People with purple hair, people with no hair. All right, and it's sad because I'm a Christian male, a straight Christian male, in the midst of all this. And I hear people talking about pastors and their spreading of hate. And I said, whoa. Let me clarify something, because I'm a Christian, but I believe in original recipe Jesus, not Republican Jesus. There's a big difference. Jesus talked about love and connecting with everyone and bringing people together, the lowest of the low.
Who was the first person that he healed? Who was the first person he healed?
Right. So Mary Magdalene, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen.
I mean, you can't get any more.
I know. So here's the thing. But my point is, whatever your religious belief, whether you believe in the universe or Yahweh or Buddha, or it doesn't matter. Or even if you don't have a belief in a higher power, love is the higher power. Love is the higher power.
Always.
Fear is the lower power. Right. And so which one are you going to live by? It's that simple. Yeah. It's that simple. And the problem is that too many people choose fear. And that's why when you're giving legit messages from a place of love,
and people who
the majority of people don't want to accept it.
They don't.
And that's okay. You know what? It is our job to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and never give up. Never surrender. Never surrender an inch. Okay? Because guess what? The dark one is going to struggle you, harass you for where you're going. He never tries to push you backwards, but he stops you from trying to move forward.
Always.
Okay?
Always, especially when you're close.
Always move forward.
And
And I hope I'm making sense, because I feel like I'm just rambling.
You're not.
Okay.
You're not. It's needed.
You're not rambling at all.
You're not.
Okay.
It's needed.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because, I'm constantly hearing stories of things not going right. Things not going right for people that I love. And I don't know how to fix it for them. I don't know how to fix it for them. We have to lean on love, folks. We have to. When the people that we love are going off course, it's our job to step in and correct the course. Okay? If people are not communicating with you the way that you need to be communicated with, then you need to initiate that communication. We have to stop being so damn lackadaisical about things. You know, we have to stop being so lackadaisical about things. About, they'll come to their senses. I am so guilty of that. But I've made a commitment that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I got to step up in the leadership role. I'm going to lead by example. And so when somebody I love is fucking up, I'm going to say, hey, you fucking up.
I think it's just time to go blitz. You got to blitz everybody. I've been talking about it for a long time.
I know.
It's the darkness.
I'm hard-headed.
In this community. It's, you know, and then we've got people that are facing hard times and challenges.
I know, but they'll somehow find the way to and you know, this all stemmed from Amy asking, you know, how your business would do. And I was like, you know,
right.
It's going to be tough. Ooh, you chose a tough line of work.
Lily,
whenever you're legit, Lily, I guarantee you, Lily could fucking back me up on this, man. When you give legit messages,
well, she just said,
yeah,
you always tell me when I'm messing up. Maybe you're just easier on other people.
Well, I'm always going to be harder on what people call light workers. When you're a legit person who works from the light, right? I'm always going to be harder on you. Just as I expect you to be hard on me.
You mean just as you expect
you
me
to be hard on me.
Right, because that's what I do.
I know it is.
I don't talk about that on here. But that is what I do.
Because, man, we have a responsibility.
Uh-huh.
And whether the money comes or not, our reward will eventually come. As long as we keep doing right and we keep telling people the right things. We're not fortune tellers, man. You don't see the future. Ain't nobody seeing the future. Don't let nobody tell you they see the future, okay?
People who say, oh, I'm giving pregnancy things. Yeah, either a boy or a girl, whatever. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Let me tell you, telling people the truth that they don't want to hear, that's harder.
But the hard part is, no. The hard part is when you have to tell somebody something that they don't want to hear, but they need to hear, but telling it to them in a way that they want to hear it.
Well, yeah,
that's
the your
difficulty.
Gift. Yeah.
And that's where I come in.
Right.
All right.
Because nobody listens to me.
No.
I mean, that's a
even
fact.
Me.
You know?
Even like, I do
Lily,
eventually.
What you doing on that page, doing readings? I saw you earlier. Why?
She's trying, man. She's trying her best.
She needs to go out on her own.
She's trying. I think that's her page, though.
No, it's not. She's in a group. Lily, I feel it every time I see you on there. Lily, you owe more to yourself. You got to go on your own.
Lily doing the right thing, man.
Lily always does the right thing. She always goes on and she has a smile on her face and she's positive. And
tell me, is she positive?
Yeah.
Trevlo.
She's like, yeah, but I do go on my own. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Doing well. Good. Doing good. I'm just, I don't know. I got triggered, I think.
Well,
and you know.
I mean, look, it's not very hard to get to that point, especially with the way everything is right now. You know, if you go in, like, for instance, I'm on my computer, and, you know, if you go down to check the weather where it says 50 degrees, cloudy, and you mouse over to see the forecast, it shows you a bunch of articles. And one of the words I see on there all the time now, and I'm not getting political, I have a point to make, is culture war. The whole thing about, you know, the anti-inclusivity, anti-LGBT, whatever. And if you read the comments on MSN, they're just absolutely horrific, the type of stuff you read on there. Probably some of the most negative Nellies I've ever seen. And it just makes me wonder why, and this is one thing I ask, is it really worth getting mad about? Why are you mad about it? And it, like he said, it comes from fear. Because you're not really mad at anyone, you just don't understand it. And a lack of understanding creates fear. And it doesn't help that irresponsible members of society, whether that be politicians or, you know, the news media, will hype things up and overinflate things to make it seem like something else is happening when it's really not. And if you actually talk or see these people, they're going to tell you, if you actually try to understand and have an open mind, you'll see that it's really not the way things seem. So that's all I'm going to say here is, if you are going to get mad over something that you see on the news, don't get mad, try to understand. Don't just read the headline and assume that everything is like that, because that's the one thing I think we've really become, is you'll see one thing and then XYZ is just this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All X is bad. All Y is bad. Well, that's not the case. And unfortunately, everyone's too focused on that. It's not worth getting mad over. That probably didn't make any sense, but there you go. Just wanted to say it. Wanted to put it out there.
Well, anyway, thanks for joining us, Amy. I'm glad that you joined us, and I hope you join us again next Saturday. And if you got questions, hit me up over on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I'll step down off my soapbox now.
No, we need you to step more on that soapbox more often, because I'm exhausted.
Maybe I'll hit one if you want me on a soapbox.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's take a poll, because the numbers say no. phone.
I say one. Totally.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. It's like it's in you.
Not everyone's ready to hear it, but if you shove it down their throat more enough, maybe they'll start believing it.
Yeah, you got to shove it down their gullet.
And Gio's playing some gummy bear Roblox game, and he just got jump scared. I saw him jump. It was funny.
Right.
Hi, Denise Stewart. Hi, Denise Kennedy. Ima, Sherry Davis. Chelsea, did that thunderstorm pass you? Dinah. Holly, by the way, thank you for the tip. That was very, very kind of you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate everybody.
Absolutely.
So, see? People are saying they want to hear more of your soapbox, and I agree.
Okay.
Because I'm done talking. Like, I am done. Like...
All right. Well, then...
I know people don't want to hear me talk.
More soapbox it is.
You gotta
okay, hold on a second. I'm going to call out something here.
Yeah,
right? I just want to call something out that's bad in society. Like I said, there's stuff that's not worth getting mad over. However, there is one thing that I think is worth getting mad over.
What's
that is the Department of Motor Vehicles. Okay? Now, I know this is going to be controversial. Yesterday, I have to get a ID, right? So we go to the DMV. They open at 9.
Denise.
They open up at 9 a.m. We get there at 11. And here's the thing. On the website, it says you can't make an appointment. And there's only one DMV. There's like 2 DMVs where you can actually make a new ID, because if you have to get a brand new one, you have to go to these specific types of ones. There's barely anyone in there. And I kid you not, there's no one in there. There's no one in line. And there's a sign up that says, we are no longer accepting, our schedule is full. Please try again another day. Now, let me ask you.
11:45 a.m.
Okay, they close at 4:45. They can't even be open till 5. That's number one. But number two, 4:45 is when they close. They're still all day. And there's barely anyone in there. You're telling me... Here's what really got me mad was the wording. The schedule is full. Well, what schedule? The walk-in schedule. That doesn't make any sense. Did it have a schedule thing on the website for this DMV? I got so mad because I woke up early to go. Okay, I know.
God forbid he gets up early.
I know. Well, it's an issue. And how dare they not have a spot open? There's no one there. I saw the people behind the counter. They could have made an ID. What's preventing them from doing that? It takes 2 seconds to do it. Come on.
So they're not included in the inclusion, or you're including them in your session.
If they leave their job at the DMV, or had an open schedule, they would be included.
Right.
But
okay.
Until then, we are not including DMV workers or the people in charge of the Department of Motor Vehicles in the inclusion. They are out. They are outsiders.
That was definitely an Oklahoma moment.
Yeah, that is an Oklahoma moment.
That's worthy of...
Do your Oklahoma moment.
It was an Oklahoma moment.
It was.
So, I mean, I'm shocked no one's agreeing with me on this. I guess everyone else just has excellent DMVs. But, like, this has really soured it.
Well, I think
when you get soured.
Well, here's the thing, Dominic, is that what you don't realize is that no one's surprised by this. We have all welcome to adulthood, my friend, because that is the sour taste of the DMV. Now you get all of the jokes on all of the sitcoms where they mention the frickin' DMV. Remember in New Girl when she went to the DMV?
Yes.
Okay. And the girl, oh, you want me to put your thing in the phone? And she was like, yeah, that's the DMV.
It's true. But, like, still, I just don't
agrees
understand.
with you. Yep.
I mean, if I have to go to Walmart and have to self-checkout myself, why isn't there a kiosk to make an ID at the DMV? You're telling me they can't figure that out?
Point.
Maybe if Walmart ran the DMV, it would be better. We need to privatize it, just sell to Walmart.
What? So the DMV workers that are watching over you can shoot you?
No, that was Walgreens.
Oh,
okay, we're not
Walgreens.
selling it to
Oh,
Walgreens.
Yeah.
But Walmart, I mean, look,
Well,
Walmart's...
Theranos already tried that.
That was,
Just this little vial.
No, I do it better.
Do it then.
Okay.
Do it.
It's one vial. This little vial can change everybody's life.
That was the thing, Jennifer. It wasn't a renewal because I could have gotten it renewed at the tag agency on Saturday, no problem. I just had to get a new one. This is my
It's
first
his
ID.
first ID.
He's not getting a driver's license yet because he doesn't want to pay twice.
Yeah, because in Oklahoma, if you're under
we're like
18,
the last state in
Yeah.
the 52 to get the
Whoa,
real ID.
50.
Whoa, how many
50, that's-
states?
52.
50.
50.
Oh, God. Why am I saying 52?
There's 50
Puerto
states.
Rico and Guam are not states yet. Let's just leave it at that. You were thinking of Puerto Rico and Guam.
I was, but
Yes,
I
all right,
but
well,
no.
they're not. They
I
are
know there's 50
commonwealths.
states, 50 nifty United States. I know the
Wait,
states.
what?
That's a song.
What song?
Where? When?
You learn
How?
it in elementary school.
No,
I never
we
learned
learned
that.
We learned, hey, dummy, there's 50 states in the Union. There's 50 stars on the flag, one for every state.
Well, it
13
didn't start out-
stripes.
Actually,
yes.
no, that's the reason
Actually,
why.
there wasn't 50 stars on the flag originally.
No, of course not, because they add them as they add
Okay,
states.
hold on a second. Wait a
knucklehead.
minute. What does this mean? How are they going to add the two other things? Are they just going to move it to the right and then there'll be like a whole space?
Well,
left?
I was watching an episode of I Love Lucy, and when they were talking about
don't
it,
even talk.
No,
I'm
no.
offended because you know why? Tracy didn't even know what the 13 colonies were, and she lives in one of them.
Let's not bicker and argue over who knows what. I'm just saying, okay. This is the public education system at work.
Yeah.
Banger.
Say no more. There you go. All right.
And
so
Oklahoma's the worst.
Thanks,
I don't
Ryan
think
Walters.
we are.
I'm gonna put that on my. Oh, I'm graduating. I'm gonna put thanks, Ryan Walters,
anyway,
and then I'm just gonna put it like 50th in education. We're at the bottom.
Are we?
I don't know. We're close.
I don't
still.
think we are.
We're close.
I know
we're like
close,
in the
but
40s.
We're not. Hey. There you go. Take the win. That you're not number 50.
Well, you're not part of that because
Well, no, I'm not. I'm
You
just
know,
saying in
worked at-
general for the
yeah.
state.
Learned at home. It's a big
I know.
difference.
I know it is.
I'm good at
There's
school.
no.
I do school good.
I know you do school. All right, SKOOL.
L, yes. True.
So anyway, there was a I Love Lucy when they were talking about the flag, and they were like, "There's 48 stars," and I was like, "Wow, this was before Hawaii and Alaska became
Right.
states."
North
Wow.
to Alaska. Sorry.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, to be fair, isn't there an episode where they go to Cuba?
No, he's from Cuba, Dom.
yes, there is an
There's
episode
an
where they
episode
go
it
to
was
Cuba.
banned.
Really? I've never
Yes.
seen
There's
that.
a banned episode. They couldn't re-air it after that.
After the Cuban Missile Crisis, and they put the ban on Cuba, they couldn't air it anymore.
I like the Hollywood episodes.
I think it's still out there, though. I think you can watch it. I think they might have
Johnny
re-released
Horton.
it.
That's right, Denise. I knew you would get it. But
Yeah,
you
they
know,
used to play it on Hallmark.
I actually like all the Lucy episodes when you go to Hollywood.
Those are bangers.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to get off my
Okay.
soapbox. I'll be back on
Yeah.
a new soapbox next
So,
week.
Dom, if you want to recap, we got the spring special going on
Yes,
for
the
those.
spring special is going on. A massive sale of psychic readings. They are only $80. $80. Yes.
Yeah.
Major
Down from
deal.
200. It's a private reading with Justin.
Yes, and so you can schedule it. You can schedule it for any time. Buy it today. schedule it for tomorrow or anytime.
Well, not
later.
tomorrow,
Not
literally.
it's
redeemable.
It's like Empire today. It's like order today, get it tomorrow. Same
Right.
type of thing. You can order it today and then redeem it at any time you'd like in the future. So Denise wants to sign up for one. If you want to sign up for the $80 private reading special, make sure to go ahead and direct message us on Facebook or
And then you
Instagram
can-
if that's your thing. Just do it on Facebook because no one checks Instagram. So do Facebook.
Nobody checks Instagram. Justin doesn't check anything. Roseanne does. So,
Yeah, I know.
you know.
So yeah, there you go.
That's how it
$80. Full, no card, no time limits. No time limits.
Right. And it's pay on
Schedule.
I mean, when you book it, because you only have till next Friday. So
All right.
So that is when you have to do it. And next Friday is what day?
I don't know.
I'm looking just to let people know the 20. No,
More
Next
soapbox.
Saturday? Next Friday?
next
I
Friday.
will
The
come out of
28th.
the gate hot
Yeah.
next Saturday with a new soapbox version.
Yeah,
You know, something will piss me off
yeah, Denise.
this week that will get me on a soapbox.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we
between
could,
that and
I
the
could always
book.
go on a soapbox about how Leave It to Beaver has destroyed society.
Oh Christ!
It
Not that one
has.
again.
Yeah, it's not a good show. It sucks. And if anyone is like, "Oh, I like it," sorry.
Between you and Gio, okay, who now hates the Love Boat, and then
I never
had the
said that.
audacity to say
Gio.
that he didn't even like Paul Williams. That irritated me more, okay, because the Love Boat is a great song.
Yeah, I know.
TV theme
I'm
song.
very ashamed of that. I can't
I
believe
am
he's
too.
my brother.
I know.
Hey, easy.
I'm joking. God.
All right.
We're kidding. We're deteriorating on this soapbox,
Yeah, the soapbox kicked out from under me. Let's go.
but we're joking. Hey, all right, Denise.
so-
All right, so if you guys, everybody who's been on here tonight, we appreciate every one of
you.
you. And
And remember your objective. Go out. Be kind. Be loving. Spread love. Not fear or anything else or gossip or anything. Be a ray of light in somebody's life. Help communicate with those who have trouble communicating. This world will be better because of it. And because of that, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm holding you to it. But I'll see you next week.